Welcome to the Child Care Director's Chair, the podcast for bold educators who are ready to lead, grow, and shake things up in early childhood education. Whether you are a teacher eyeing that lead role, a lead stepping into leadership, or a center owner dreaming big, this is your space to grow with purpose and leave your mark. Hosted by heart-centered leadership coach Erica Saccoccio, each episode brings you real talk, actionable tools, and a contagious laugh or two, all designed to help you step into your next level with confidence. So pour your coffee, pop in those earbuds, and take your seat, because your leadership journey starts right now in the Child Care Director's Chair.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Child Care Director's Chair podcast. I'm your host, Erica Saccoccio, and today we're talking about a topic that has many leaders excited, curious, and maybe even a little nervous, and that is artificial intelligence, or AI. Now, listen, before anyone starts thinking AI is coming to replace the teachers, let me stop you right there. It won't. Early childhood education is built on relationships, connections, trust, and human interaction. No technology can replace that smile that welcomes a child early in the morning, or that hug that comforts a preschooler who's nervous, or those relationships that you have built with families over time. But AI can become one of the most valuable tools in your leadership toolbox. That's right, it's a tool. So today's question is not whether AI is coming, honey, because it's already here. The real question is, will you learn to use it, or will you allow it to pass you by? So let's dive in. The first thing I want to talk about is it gives you back your time. One of the biggest challenges I know for directors is there's simply just not enough hours in the day. We answer parent emails, we're in the apps, we're covering classrooms, we're ordering supplies, we're hiring and onboarding staff, we're planning meetings, we're writing newsletters, we're creating social media posts, we're completing licensing paperwork. The list never ends. I'm just exhausted saying it out loud. But AI can help reduce the time you spend on repetitive tasks, so you can spend more time doing what matters most to you, and that is leading your people. Imagine writing a family newsletter in 5 minutes instead of 45. Or imagine creating a staff meeting agenda in under 2 minutes. Or imagine having help organizing your thoughts instead of staring at a blank screen. Now, this is never going to replace leadership. That's a fact, but it does make leadership more efficient. The other thing I want to say is it helps you communicate better. Great leaders communicate clearly and often. And sometimes we know exactly what we want to say, and finding the right words to use, well, sometimes that takes time. AI can help you write your parent newsletters, staff recognition messages, job postings, especially ones that you want to stand out and be different than everyone else's, interview questions that are uniquely for your program, for your mission, for your culture. Classroom observations, again, keeping your specific program and philosophy in mind. Your employee evaluations, policy reminders, family engagement ideas. Here's the important part. Do not copy and paste. You need to edit it. You need to add your personality. You need to include your own stories. Your leadership voice should always, always come through. Think of AI as your first draft, not your final draft. Now, the next thing is AI can make professional development much easier. It can give you ideas for icebreaking activities, although I have to tell the truth, I have some books that I've been using for icebreaker activities for years, and I love them. So I might not hang those up quite yet. Every page just about has an earmark, a post-it, a highlight. So good old books are still good too. It can help you with reflection questions, leadership, discussion topics, classroom coaching ideas, training outlines, new employee orientation materials. So instead of spending hours creating resources from scratch, you can spend your energy coaching your team through what matters. That's where the real value lies. Technology can organize information, but only you can inspire people. The next thing I want to talk about is AI should never replace relationships. This is probably the most important part and point of today's episode. AI should never replace conversations with families or meaningful coaching or child observations or building trust with your staff or celebrating milestones or even supporting children during difficult moments. You see, the heart of early childhood education will always, my darling, be the people. Technology should simply give us more time to focus on those relationships. The goal is not to become more robotic. The goal is to be more present. The next thing is every generation experiences change, and this is going to be the future. And there was a time when people questioned email, if that would work, and websites, would that work? And then do you remember the beginning of social media? I was born in 1970. I certainly do. I also remember phone books and rotary phones. I remember Blockbuster. I remember Netflix before it was Netflix. So, and then the virtual meetings through Zoom, all of that, right? All that today. It's all AI. The leaders who continue learning are the leaders who continue growing. And you don't have to become an expert overnight. Start small. Ask AI to help you write tomorrow's newsletter. Or brainstorm family engagement ideas. Create interview questions or draft a staff appreciation note. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become. And remember, AI does not replace your experience, it amplifies it. As leaders, we have a choice. We can fear change, we can ignore change, or we can lead enough in that we are able to monitor what's going on, what pivots we need to make. You have to learn. Learn enough about the change and decide how it best serves your mission. AI will never love a child. AI will never build relationships with families. And AI will never mentor a struggling teacher the way that you do. But AI can certainly help you reclaim your hours every week so you can spend more time doing those things. That's leadership. So this week's challenge is this. I want you to just try one thing. Use AI to complete one task that you've been putting off. Maybe it's the newsletter. Maybe it's creating those interview questions, planning your next staff meeting, developing parent communication. Then ask yourself, how much time did I save? And how can I use that extra time to better serve my staff, my children, and my families? So thank you for joining me on another episode of the Child Care Directors Chair podcast. If today's episode encouraged you and inspired you in any way, please share this episode with another director or owner or educator who wants to lead with confidence while embracing innovation. And if you're looking to grow your leadership, connect with educators from across the country, and continue learning together, I'd love to invite you to join our Trailblazer community. And remember this, technology will continue to evolve. Leadership will always be about people. Until next time, keep leading with purpose, keep learning, never underestimate the incredible impact you have on the lives, children, and families and educators that you serve. See you in the next episode.
That's a wrap for this episode of the Child Care Director's Chair, where we believe leaders aren't born, they're grown. If something sparked for you today, share it, shout it out, or pass it along to the next bold changemaker in childcare. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and stay connected with Erica Saccoccio for more real talk leadership tools and a whole lot of inspiration. Until next time, lead with heart, grow with fire, and always remember, the chair is yours. Now own it.